Sonny, what's the deal here?
See? Oh, we're streaming, yeah.
We're still streaming, boy. All right, let's start it, bro. Ask me your questions.
Wait. I gotta change.
Yo, fuck it, bro.
Oh my god.
Just put on that shirt.
So stupid.
We'll cut all this. It's all good.
I'm just gonna put on like that. So.
Yo, come on, man.
Alright, you gotta carry
Take those titties out.
You gotta carry for a bit.
All right, guys. So I was talking to my guy over here, and I was asking him, like, what are we going to do, right? You got this hair that's slicked back, but not really there.
I said carry, not fucking tank.
Yeah, buddy. My guy over here with the delts, the double delts, the duals. Yo, take the shirt off, man. Go bare skin.
What the fuck?
Go raw in my shirt. Go raw in my shirt, boy.
I'm not going raw. Nothing. Disgusting.
Listen, bro. Go bare back in that shirt.
It smells like it came out of the fucking dumpster.
It did. That's not my shirt, dude. That was in the garbage. Oh, man. Too good. All right.
You got a hat?
Here. Wear the Kubota hat, please. Please wear the Kubota hat.
Drop the Kubota. Yo, you got a fucking head the size of a watermelon, dude.
Bro, you don't have a head at all.
Dude, are you still on the sauce? How big is your fucking head?
Dog, I'm a caveman. What can I tell you?
Christ.
Yo, I'm telling you, I have good genetics.
You don't have good genetics. It's horrible, dude.
No. I have great genetics.
You have fucking caveman
For my
genetics.
height, I have like crazy
Crazy what?
hands and leg size. Just my joint size are big. Dude, you should see my dick. I'm telling you right now.
Not as special as you think, dude.
Dog, I'm telling you, 6.5 around. It's
sure.
a piece.
All right, great.
It's a
More fucking
it's a crescent
padding.
wrench.
Yo, I don't know what's worse. Fucking Russell Westbrook and his fucking stat padding bullshit, or you and your fucking cock size inflation over here.
Listen, I'm telling you right now, 7 inches.
Shut the fuck up.
7.25 if it's a really hot.
From the off the
it's
ground.
a really
right?
hot guy. It's 7.25, right? 6.5 around. Stands 5'9".
Jesus.
All right, ask me your questions.
What are you doing? No. Don't touch it. What the fuck? Why would you touch it?
I'm tightening you up.
No, because I move forward and back.
Shut up, pussy.
Like on the mic. Like.
All right.
All right, so we got sports news.
All right, give me it.
I guess first of all, welcome back to Funny But Foul.
Woo!
It is your boy Hector
And Senor Garcia.
Agbashlu. So we got some news this week. What do we got? MMA. We got some big news.
Queen died.
What the fuck? What is this? What kind of bullshit is this? What?
All right, keep going.
MMA. So we got big MMA news this week. Francis Ngannou got released from contract negotiations.
He got released or he quit?
No, because his contract expired. After his last fight, he didn't have any fights left on his contract. So he and the UFC were negotiating to come up with a new contract. And negotiations finally broke down. And now Ngannou will be looking to fight at another organization.
PFL.
Who knows? His
That's what it said. PFL.
No one's said anything, so I don't know what you're talking about.
PFL.
No.
You heard it here first, guys.
You're an idiot. The biggest thing people were talking about is most likely Ngannou wants to actually get into boxing. Mm-hmm. And that was the UFC's biggest pushback because after the Conor incident, when Conor went to fight Mayweather and he lost and there's a bunch of bullshit that happened, they don't want that happening to another active champion. So...
What bullshit happened?
Well, first of all, he lost, so it doesn't look good from an outsider's perspective to see a boxer beat a UFC fighter because outside people don't have context. They don't understand that Mayweather isn't a boxer and McGregor wasn't a boxer and all that stuff. They just see one fighter beating another, so like, oh, UFC must be bad. So it's not good for the brand anytime a fighter loses. And the other issue is that McGregor ended up fighting like shit after that. But coming into the Mayweather fight, he was still top of his game. After it, he went on like a 3-fight losing streak and never been the same since.
Yeah.
So the UFC wants to avoid a situation like that happening in the future.
Who do you think is gonna win between John Jones and fucking Cyril Gane?
And that's the second big piece of news this week, MMA wise, was John Bones Jones is back and officially announced for March 30th or March 4th.
After a domestic violence case?
Yep. Officially
Another one.
announced to fight for the undisputed heavyweight championship with Cyril Gane. So that's the big news in MMA. Oh, and
I think John Jones gets it.
R.I.P. to Angela Lee.
Yeah.
She was a phenom, and nobody knows how she died, but yeah, she's gone now.
Some people say it's the fat. I don't know.
The what? Dude, she was 18.
She was party dragging.
She was 18, dog.
So?
I mean, so.
I popped Molly at 17. Who cares?
The only thing you popped at 17 is bullshit.
You don't think I popped Molly at 17?
No, man. Who are you doing Molly with, man?
Kodai.
Shut the fuck up.
Swear to God.
Was that before or after he triangled you?
Before? He didn't triangle me. He guillotined me.
Oh, he into you?
Yeah.
I thought he would have triangled you.
Well, how can you triangle though? It's not an easy transition. If someone's doing a single leg takedown, the easiest transition to that is a guillotine.
Yeah, true, yes.
You just grab, right?
Because triangle is easy for a lot of people. Like when people.
How are you gonna?
Because when
my
people,
head is here.
Because I know, but when people don't know about like grappling, it's so easy to like be caught in that position where your hands are there.
No. He was already there. He locked up, and then he had his feet, and then, whatever. It is what it is.
Is what? How do you say that?
It is what it is.
Can you get a light? This one went out. Anyways.
It's always you with the lights.
Oh, I need the lights.
Okay.
So that's big news. So
okay.
who do you got? Who do you got in John Bones Jones and Cyril Gane?
John Jones Bones.
Fuck me, dude.
John Jones Bones.
Johnny Bones Jones.
Johnny Bones
Why?
Jones. More of a vet fighter.
But he's been out for a while.
Sure. Relatively more experienced in every way.
For sure.
He's a lighter guy, so he probably moves around a little bit better.
Do you think that's going to be an issue for him going up against a true heavyweight? Because the last time he went up against a heavyweight was like a fake heavyweight in Cormier.
Is going to be a different. Cormier is not a heavyweight.
That's what I said. No, but he is. He's fought. So that's what I'm saying. He's a fake heavyweight because he's fought.
By definition, I guess, but like not in.
No, it's not even by definition. He won the heavyweight title in Strikeforce.
Yeah,
so that's what I'm saying.
okay.
Like, yeah. But that's why I said fake heavyweight, because he's fought, but as you mentioned...
I'm not giving you pushback. I don't know why you're fighting this.
No, because you try to like make the point or something, and I'm like, what?
No.
What's the point?
Anyways. I think there's going to be a power difference.
Okay.
For sure.
A bit of a struggle there to manhandle Gane.
If he's smart, he's working on his cardio.
Do you
that's
think
where he's going to strive. His cardio and speed.
Striking or grappling for Jones? What's his game plan there?
Grappling, he'll probably be better.
Yeah?
Yeah. He's more of a offensive grappler as far as like he has more experience in
I'd say so.
wrestling than he can get into a certain position he wants. However, Gane is no tomato can on the ground.
Yeah.
That's
the thing too,
I saw you holding back a yawn there.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Thank you.
I've never seen you put this much effort into the pod. But other than that, man, what do you think?
I think Gane, but I don't think it's going to be easy.
Yeah.
I think Jones is going to present a lot of problems for Gane. Because Jones, like you said, a lot more experience in the cage. He's crafty. He can be dirty, but in a legit way. And I think those are the hardest things to prepare for. You can prepare for a fighter who's going to fight a certain way. Like, okay, this guy's going to be keep striking, whatever. But it's hard to prepare for a guy who's tricky.
Yeah.
Who's crafty, right? Yeah. Your sparring partner can't come up with that kind of stuff. That's very unique. So I think that might be an issue for Gane. He'll be surprised at some of the shit that John Jones is going to pull off.
Jones.
Well, yeah, John Bones Jones. Yeah. I always liked him calling him Bones. So
all right,
we'll see. That's coming up pretty soon. So we'll
monitor and let you guys know.
We'll be in for that one.
When's that fight coming up? 285.
It's March. I forget if it's 4th or 30th. I forget the beginning or end of March, but it's March.
Okay, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
What else?
NBA, we got guys popping the fuck off.
Yeah,
like
who's popping?
Insane.
Who's popping?
Tatum, Doncic, Jokic.
I've seen Doncic.
Crazy, dude. 60-20 game.
Damn.
What the fuck?
20 assists or 20 rebounds?
60, 10, 20. He had 20 rebounds.
Oh my god, that's impressive. But he is a point guard.
Beyond impressive, man. 60,
He is a
20.
6'6" point guard.
60-20 is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then recently, what's the guy who used to play with Jokic? It was his shooting guard. Donovan Mitchell.
And
70
Cavaliers?
points.
Yeah, I saw that.
70 points. Just insanity.
Cavaliers, man.
Yeah.
They're doing better than the Lakers.
Who do you got this year taking the thumb?
Not the
whole thing?
Lakers.
No, are you fucking kidding me? They're done. Scrub team.
Kevin Durant's done. So
Are you okay? Have you been watching the Nets?
yeah, they're
Kyrie?
third. They're third.
Kyrie?
One superstar is never enough for the playoffs.
Durant's still playing
AD
fucking lights out.
Hold on. Let me explain this.
Sure.
So Lakers are done, right?
Oh yeah, no, it's Lakers
don't-
are done this season.
I don't think that they're gonna come back. I think that they need to trade AD and
Yeah,
Russell.
That's a good one.
They need to get rid of that. I mean, they've tried with AD for many years, but
And
Buddy
Russell's
just gets
a failed experiment at this point too.
and yeah. So
You got to feel for AD because I felt like he really fucking gave a shit. He was trying, but injuries,
Doesn't
just
matter,
not
though.
working out.
I mean, this is the thing. It's like if you are, where's the lighter? You got it.
I threw the first one at you.
Yeah, you fucking bitch.
Oh, hey, you fucking clown me fucking on national television out here.
So what?
What do you mean, so what?
That's what men do.
No, it's not.
Men don't clown.
Not when you're
What
trying
kind of better boys are you hanging out
When
with,
you're trying to hit on a girl, you're going to clown him when he's doing that? Clown him after.
bro?
What the fuck? Let him at least try and
Hold
stick
on.
game.
Let me explain. Okay, when you came last Saturday with 8 people, did I clown you?
What does that have to do with this?
Let me explain.
This
Okay, let me
fucking guy.
explain.
Always-
I don't clown. I don't cock block when there is an opportunity actually present. I don't. I actually genuinely help. Okay?
I would
Because
expect so.
I've been there. All right. However, when I assess a situation and realize there's no chance of this ever progressing, then I'm like, how do we make content? Let's make content.
That
And then I
is a
make
form of
clowning.
content.
That's content in itself, man. Clownage.
Yeah, you're a fucking clown.
Listen, you try to light skin it and it didn't work.
No,
it's okay.
you fucking made it didn't work. Who
It's okay.
knows? It might have worked, man. Maybe she
Um,
would have believed I was a fucking light-skinned guy from fucking Chicago.
Now that's a reach. All right, that's a reach. All right.
Oh, that's a reach.
The nose alone.
Yeah, true.
As far as NBA, I think Warriors have the best chance right now.
Again. Fuck.
Yes, they're like fourth or something, but this doesn't matter going
No,
to the
no,
playoffs.
not really.
If anything, it kind of gives their main guys a break.
What do you think about Boston?
Boston is good, but Boston's always missing like a key superstar. There's no like actual key superstars. Like
Tatum?
Tatum's not a superstar
Yeah,
though.
he is this year.
I mean, he's supposedly like
He's-
they've been hanging on to that Tatum and Brown thing.
No,
for,
I know.
for a while, but it hasn't worked out yet. I mean, they are progressing in the playoff like standings when the playoffs are done, but they're not really adding anybody, and nobody's really like. Yeah, Tatum's having great games against like Midwest fucking
Everyone.
teams.
Tatum right now is in the conversation for MVP.
I mean,
Which
a lot of
is-
guys are every year.
Well,
right?
not okay. That's not how it works, first of all. But okay.
I like how everybody always like, this is how they pick playoff MVPs and MVPs in general. It's like, bro, they've picked the best team, the best guy on the team. They've picked the fifth team, the best guy on the team, the most valuable guy. Like they'll just pick. But what I'm saying is like, even Harden in the last 8 years has been in MVP status. Every year.
No, he hasn't. Last couple of years, has not existed.
I think since he went to Philly. But before that, when he was in the Rockets, he was killing it.
Oh yeah, no Rockets.
No
he was-
defense,
yeah.
Harden?
No,
Bro,
Rockets-
no defense, Harden?
No defense.
Give me all the stats.
ISO Harden.
Give me
ISO
all
Harden
the stats.
is the best.
Give me all the stats. I'm
ISO all day.
walking back on defense, but on offense, I'm giving you 150%.
Bro, he was calling ISO from the play and ball.
Dude, before the game started, this guy was playing fucking doing ISO via fucking group chat from his
Jesus.
house. But yeah, who do you think's gonna win?
I think the Celtics got a good chance. They're looking a lot stronger than they were last year, and they're already looking pretty good last year.
And on the West?
On the West, That one's a bit trickier. I think Memphis has got a good chance.
Jaw is nice, man.
Depending, yeah, I like John. If he pops off, you never know.
You seen his sister?
No,
Sister's in like grade 10. She's just like
bro.
Jaw.
What the fuck? You're gonna get us put on like creep catchers.
What do you mean?
Grade 10? That's an underage girl.
She's playing ball, man.
Oh,
I'm just saying she's
okay.
playing good ball.
Okay.
Chill, bro. You're outing yourself.
I gotta watch out with you, man. I never know. It's 50-50. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe jail.
Dude, listen, that's a good joke.
That's
The
not
whole
bad.
thing 50-50 is your gender. All right? Your gender identity.
What are you calling me, a liquid, bro?
Dude, you're definitely
I'm a
liquid.
fucking liquid? Well, if I'm a liquid, you're a fucking gas, bro. Take that.
just in denial about my
Okay,
homosexuality.
triple point over here.
Oh man. All right, you got anything else?
In terms sports wise, that's about it. There are some other smaller things, but like whatever. Like football's interesting this year, but the biggest ones were MMA, obviously, and then we got to keep track of ball.
So let's go into this Vanguard Blackstone topic real quick. Let's make
BlackRock.
it quick. BlackRock. So they own
First of
what?
all, let's probably mention to the people what this is.
Okay.
So these
Explain.
are hedge funds.
Hedge funds.
Manage insane amounts of money from their
What is a
clients.
hedge fund?
A hedge fund is an institution that will manage your money for you. Essentially, it's like a to put it really basically and really simply, it's like a higher tier version of money managers. Like if you go to the bank and you're like, hey, I got 100 grand, can you invest this for me? Then they will.
Mm-hmm.
A hedge fund is just a much higher version of that.
Okay.
So if you have 30 million, 50, 100 million to throw around, you would generally
Pick a hedge fund.
use hedge funds to manage
Right.
and invest your money.
What's a minimum investment in a hedge fund?
It's in the millions, tens of, like the big ones that we've been talking about.
Yeah.
Is in like the tens of millions.
10 million.
More, yeah. Tens of millions, so like 40, 50 mil.
So
I'd
how
say.
much do I have to have in order to be hooked up to these motherfuckers?
Like I said, you need to have a net worth of probably close to like 100 million
100 grand.
for you to be
I'm
able
already there.
to throw around. I said 100 million, dude.
Oh. Just add a couple
For you
zeros.
you have a couple 0 millions. To be able to throw around like 5-10 million like that, yeah, you need at least like 100 grand.
You got to be tight.
100 mil.
You got to be tight.
So
Bugatti.
anyways, that's kind of the intro for people who don't know what a hedge fund is. That's kind of the nuts and bolts of it. But
And what did these
ahead.
guys, what's the significance of them owning all
no,
these
I'm
companies?
gonna let you like. You
No, you go ahead.
That.
No, no,
Explain that first.
So apparently they, I don't know. That's the thing.
Two of them. Two of the biggest
them
ones, yeah.
own like something around 85% of all, what is it, funds, investments?
Yeah.
Yeah. In like any company you can name, like fucking name a company. Amazon,
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
Verizon, boom, like anything. Which is crazy because they're projected to own like 99.9%
Which is crazy.
by
Absolutely
2028. So what kind of power dynamics does this leave the rest of the world? Like this is basically fundamentally the opening of all control. If you consider the fact of how much power this has and what significance it has, how would you word this?
Being able to have your hand in the cookie jar for many cookie jars and is a fucking huge problem,
If not all.
right? Like if you have your hand in everywhere, you can have influence everywhere.
Yeah.
And that can create a lot of problems because you ask yourself who's in charge of this, and it's these private institutions that are shady and you don't really know much about them, and you're like, wait a second, these guys have controlling shares in, X amount of countries in the world. That's kind of fucked up.
And what's the significance of this? Like, I understand
You can
this.
keep things under wraps a lot easier.
So, what can we say that this is the opening of the, I guess, I don't know, dark space? What do you call these? Dark lords?
What? Dark Lords? What are you, this from Lord of the Rings shit?
Yeah, bro. These
Dark
are the
Lords?
dark
The
lords.
Dark Mages?
The dark lords, man. Think about it. You own 100% between you and another company
Yeah.
that you're probably somewhat related to,
Yeah.
right? Under the sheets.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, when that happens, you can basically get done what you want done a lot easier with a lot less resistance.
Collusion.
Yeah, collusion is the word I'm looking for here. And that can be a big problem because, if you own the majority of, water bottle companies or something, or like bottled water companies like Nestle and all that stuff, and then your partner on the other side has a controlling interest in like environmental groups and stuff, well, then you guys can collude so that the bottled water company makes a lot more money and the other guy gets like, commission or something off of it.
So do they own everything?
No, they don't own everything. And like I mentioned earlier, they don't actually own, right? Because they're managing money that's not theirs. So it's not like they actually own the controlling interest in some of these companies. It's that their fund does.
Yes, but can they pull a FTX is my next question.
Can they what?
Can they pull a FTX?
No,
Why
because like
not?
they're managing people's money, and some of those people are dangerous people. You wouldn't just do that because it cause a lot of problems for you.
For sure, but
Outside
what I'm
of the
saying
legal
is
side.
that it's a possibility.
Sure. Is it a possibility? Yeah.
Yeah.
Has it ever happened? No.
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 Okay. The fact of the matter is like nations don't matter at this point. When like if they do end up owning everything,
Yeah.
nations don't matter. It's basically these two companies and what they can combine to.
Yeah. In some ways, that's a pretty valid statement, right? When all the money seems to be going through this other channel,
Yeah.
then yeah, that can present some problems.
Right.
But I don't know. It's like when you sent me that,
Yeah.
I looked into it for a little bit because I've heard of these guys before, right? Like they're huge, right?
Yeah.
So anybody that's into investment banking or the stock market, all this stuff, you're gonna hear about these two hedge funds. But I didn't really think of it that way when I first found out about them. I didn't think of like, oh yeah, these guys I guess have a lot of shares in a lot of different places. So
What would it
It
be
is
like
interesting.
working in these places?
it's tough. Some of them are really tough. There's Ray Dalio principles. He was, let's see, looking up something curious. Ray Dalio.
I was just looking that up. Okay, guys.
Principles.
I'm thinking about going on some steroidal actions. I looked at myself today in the mirror. Holy fuck, I let it go. I am not the man I used to be.
Oh yeah.
I am not the man I used to be, my guy. I pulled up pictures from 2013, all right?
Yeah. I mean, that was like 10 years ago.
I know, but
Literally 10 years ago.
holy fuck. I was a yoked child at 19, my guy.
Well, yeah.
18, 19?
You had all that peak test plus the extra test.
Oh,
Yeah.
stat
That's a lot of test.
test squared, bro.
Yeah, dude.
It was nice.
Yeah.
And I had that like no hair. I had very little body hair at that
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Bro, peak.
Peaky?
I took a picture with my mom and I was like I was playing I think I did like a water polo class back then because I was trying to back then I was trying to be a lifeguard.
Yeah.
Right? So I did some like water polo class and like I like after the game, me and
You
my mom
just
took like
did
a picture like this. Bro, my arm is bigger than her head.
Shut up.
Bigger than her
I want
head.
to see this.
I'm gonna show you this
Yeah, yeah.
picture.
But show me the one where your penis isn't out. I don't want to see that.
Sir, do not bring my penis and my mother into the same
Oh, I'm
picture
sorry.
again.
I forgot you mentioned your mom.
All right? How dare you? This is
Because
disrespectful
I
to
just
another
thought
level.
about the water polo thing. I'm like, maybe it was like out of your like, Speedo.
We were playing water polo. It's not like we were like fucking professional team, bro. We were like in regular fucking
Oh,
swimwear.
okay.
We're like, it was like a diving class, and like
Oh,
the
yeah.
last
All right,
last
all
day
right.
we played water polo. Relax, this guy.
The company's called Bridgewater. And this guy, Ray Dalio's kind of come up with like some books. So that's why he's like kind of famous. About his like life work and all that kind of shit.
So our boy is like this. That would be like primal area for him to work.
Yeah, but it's like next level. Like to get there, you got to be like the top of the game.
And what kind of money are these guys
Oh
making?
my god, millions, literally
Like,
millions.
what are
Like
we
their
talking?
salaries are in the millions.
Like 10?
No,
15?
that's really high. It'd be like it's 7 figures.
You have to think about that.
No, because I was
Seven-figure.
like, was 8? I'm like, that'll be 10.
No,
Yeah,
that'd be
7.
tens.
7.
7-figure, like 5-6 million,
Yeah.
and then like
You
a
know,
bonus.
actually,
of,
I'm curious about that. I'm pretty sure because I'm pretty sure they make bank, but I also could be talking a lot of shit.